The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And the home floor for the series tonight in Los Angeles, as the Lakers will be playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. A sweep, a very real possibility here with this team up 3-0 in the series. You've been in this situation in the finals, Shaq. How does the momentum in this series impact Game 4?
You know, when you're up 3-0, Ernie, you smell blood in that water.
Kind of like a shark.
It's like a shark. The whole team can just taste how close they are to the title. They're already sensing the title this year, but can't get cute. You got to do what you've been doing the whole time.
If you think about sweep, it's not going to happen. You have to think about one game at a time. This is the moment, and you just have to realize that you're closer to your goal. Don't think about sweeps and brooms and all the fans.
Angeles fans packed inside the Staples Center. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about them? They have not given up. They're still 100% behind this team, and 3-0 comebacks have happened in other sports. Hockey and baseball have seen it happen. Well, maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Henderson, he's in at shooting guard. Powell is out there with Okafor. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Palmer in at the small forward position. Now here's Goodwin, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Goodwin kicks to Henderson. The 10-footer. That's good. Henderson's got the first points up on the board here for the 76ers.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
From outside the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They come off the loss on Friday.
You hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Oh, and that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
Henderson, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Henderson's got 5.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Williams. Dishes to Millsap. 13 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Goodwin missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And that is good. Russell's got his first basket of the night.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pass to Palmer. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The offensive rebound. Okafor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Grant. He wants to get the Millsap and does. And it's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Goes up, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
He took good advantage of that screen. Whiteside's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Russell. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. The Lakers with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Henderson with a screen on Russell. Kicks it to Henderson from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Whiteside. Nance comes in for Paul Millsap. Harkless is checked in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Williams.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He told them that this game will be decided by their work on the offensive glass. He wants all 5 guys crashing the boards at that end of the floor. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks again, Doris. Henderson, no good.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And here's Clarkson following the three-pointer by Freak. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The dish to Noel. Nato, he's guarded by Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. His three-pointer's off the mark. Lakers trail by 3. Right wing. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. And the baseline jumper, no good. It's tipped. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
They've got Grant. Russell is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Randle. And it's Millsap in at the power forward. That's the Laker 5. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Russell. Philadelphia leading by 3. There's a screen. Pass to Okafor. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Henderson. And the pass to Palmer. Launches a 3, and he gets it to go.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Clarkson passes to Williams. Picked by Randle. Shoots off the screen. Williams can't hit.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Randall no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Henderson dishes to Okafor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Williams gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to see the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. The 76ers leading by 6. Goodwin with it to the inside. Powell, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Whiteside. Okafor grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Got a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 35 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He led the charge in what was another win from a team that is really firing on all cylinders. They hope to keep it going, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Nancy's checked in for Millsap. Harkless comes in for Grant. And it's Russell in for Lou Williams. The 76ers also with a sub. Terrence Jones is checked in for Okafor. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Russell. On the wing, Nance. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's the screen. Here's Goodwin. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. A 3-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Jones. For the 3. Here's Powell. Shot is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. Outside Russell for the 3. And the shot is good. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And that one's good. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Jones sends it back. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Randall's checked in for the Lakers. The 76ers making the switch here, and so Russell hits them both. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Homer, defended by Harkless. There's the screen. The feed now to Noel. 6 to shoot. Here's Henderson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. Nance outside. Feeds it to Clarkson. And stolen by Noel. 3 seconds left. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul.
That'll do it for the first.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him in that first half. he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Henderson in at 2-guard. Okafor out there with Powell. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Palmer in at the 3. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 8. Now, here is Russell. He kicks it to Whiteside. The shot misses. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Okafor sets the pick for Goodwin. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets it to go. Goodwin's got 6.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Russell passes to Whiteside. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Okafor. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Whiteside.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Palmer passes to Henderson. The 15-footer. The shot by Powell, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Grant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
That shot wide open. He's got 10.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
To the paint, here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 6 points for Lou Williams.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Henderson with a screen on Grant. Dishes to Henderson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 13 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw, good, Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jones checked in for Powell. The 76ers leading by 13.
Let's get the ball inside.
Some solid defense from Grant.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Goodwin dishes to Henderson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
All right, Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Millsap. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The 76ers leading by 11. Henderson with a screen on Grant. Here's Palmer. Knocked loose. Grant outside. Over to the wing. Russell with it. Now guarded by Henderson. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Goodwin kicks to Henderson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Randall's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Goodwin. Clarkson kicks to Millsap. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harkless is checked in. 1:53 left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Randall. Now Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Millsap has the open look. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 8th assist in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though, Greg. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
And the shot is good.
So far, going for more. More of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Passes to Henderson. No luck. And the Lakers going the other way now. Russell kicks to Harkless. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia leading by 4. The pass to Palmer. Jones with the screen on Russell. Here's Henderson. Misses the 3. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Clarkson. Great tee that time from Henderson.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
The Lakers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. Nailed from three-point land. Henderson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. And here's Russell. 1 second left, and that's not going to go. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Lakers trail by 5. Williams is out there with Russell. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Grant. And it's Nance in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Henderson, right wing, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the 76ers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Outside, Russell. And they double up Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Lou Williams.
And tired legs affect you at the...
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And Russell gets it to go.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles